Yes, 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 yes. Peace, 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 and more peace. It is I, your humble, your friend, Priest King, in the building. 2 o'clock. I think I like this time. I've been doing it consistently for a week, right? It's been a week. Like 2 o'clock. You know? How y'all feel out there? We just up here on YouTube today, just digging into spirituality, digging into this personal journey, digging into this understanding. How many of y'all know that life is amazing and possible? How many of y'all know that success is amazing and possible? Love is an amazing and possible. Yes, sir. Are you up for it? Are you up for the impossible? This is such an individual journey. This is such a one foot in front of the other adventure. Are you up for it? I'm up for it. Like, we all in the gym. Everybody lifting weights. But he got different goals. He's trying to be the Hawk. He takes steroids. He takes not just regular supplements, but anabolic supplements. So we all doing the same thing. We all just got different goals. Some of us willing to cheat, some of us willing to lie, some of us willing to steal. We all got different goals. But the impossible is possible. Your happiness is possible. Your love is possible. Your success is possible. And I can't do it for you, but I can show you what it feels like. I can show you what it look like. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the guy that's been held back my whole life. You're gonna save the world. You're gonna save the world. So everything that I could be doing for myself, I kind of just let it go to the side. I put the hole in front of it, right? Let's make sure that everybody Gucci. But I'm telling you that I have the access to infinite things that I don't have to worry about making sure everybody else is Gucci. You know? And when you can make sure everybody else is Gucci, it kind of makes you feel content and comfortable. Like, I know I could go out here anywhere and just make money, attract money. I'm old enough to know certain things that work for me. I know what I could do. All I got to do is do it, stick to it, right? That's it. I'm good with that. I'm confident with that. Like I said, I have no qualms about me, about knowing how impossible this possibility is. You have to be ready to do the impossible. This is the fight for your life. This is the fight for your fun. You know, I like fun. I like to determine my fun. Everybody fun ain't good to me. Everybody cool ain't cool to me. So this is the chance where we get to determine what makes sense to us. What do we want to be? What do we want to see? What do we want to feel? What do we want to attract? Because the impossible is only possible to the gods. The impossible, like that poor old ant, think he can move a rubber cheap plant, but he's got high hopes. Like, that's the world of the gods. We looking at rubber tree plants. We looking at impossibilities, things that 100 times our size, things that would be considered out of our pay grade, right? That's where we start. That's where we begin with our high hopes. You know, the amazing impossibilities is where a hero starts. When everybody runs away, is when the hero runs forward. It's when the superhero engages. When everyone is scared, when no one else can do it, is when you are able to be you. We wait for the need, you know? We're sitting here, we're doing the best and getting ready and charging up and making sure that we're focused and making sure that we're in the know. Because when it's time to activate, pow, superhero time. Superhero time. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's hard, like, but I don't really want to be seen at all the parties if I'm not superhero time. If I'm not coming to the party if I ain't going to dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, the impossibilities of life are very possible to the ones. The magic, the majestic, the haves, the feeling to the ones. Like, life is so incredible. Like, that's what I really want to give to people is life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you, like, people don't know what I'm building up for. They think I know what I'm building up for, but I'm really just building up to be comfortable. To be comfortable with my life. Like, not to be where I'm comfortable where I'm liked. Not to be comfortable where I'm loved or appreciated, but be comfortable where I am happy. Like, damn, I could do this every day. You know? In my real mind, in my real life, in my real intelligence, can I make time to do this? You know what I'm saying? Can I make time to meditate in my real life? Can I make time to write out a vision board in my real life? What time of the day do I like to meditate? What time of the day do I like to pray and focus, tension? Da 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 da. You know? What would I do the rest of my day? Because again, like, when you are able to control, like, you don't want to just be like, have your time subjective to everybody else's time. We want our time subjected to our own will and our own demeanor. What the niggas say? What is this shit called when a nigga call you like a not like damn, not like a makeup, but like a con continents something. Your own continents, right? Contuitants. How is that pronounced? I can see the spelling, but I can't pronounce it. Continents, contuitants, right? Where you can control your count. You're in control of your own fucking disposition. That's a good one too, right? You won't easily be dispossessed. You be in control of that. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. Like, I understand, like, man, like, I understand that the shit is difficult. Life is fucking difficult. Life is hard. I could get it, but I'm not gonna live there. I'm not gonna get stuck there. I'm not living there. I'm not getting stuck there. I'm not living there upset. I'm not living there angry. I'm not living there mad at people or mad at things. Like, it's the point where you want to get over this shit. You don't want to walk around mad at some motherfuckers. Just even matter what they did, you just don't want to do it. You don't want to walk around expecting a person to do something for you. You just don't want to do it. It's not liberating. It's not freeing. See, those are oppressive and depressing. Are they going to do it today? Are they available today? Do they have time today to save my life? Do they have time to liberate me? Do they have time to help me? See, like, there are some times where you do need help. You might need the people at the bank. You might need a loan. You might need somebody to hire you. You might need the landlord to, accept your, application and shit like that. But you ain't got to stress it. Like, you just got to know that, hey, this is the app. Nigga, I filled it out now. I did my part. Now the universe will do its part. We don't know that. We don't believe in that. We don't believe that the universe will do its part. A lot of us can't see that. We don't trust enough to allow the universe to do its part. You know? Like again, we have to find strength in ourselves to win. The determination to win when their backs against the wall. Like the beautiful thing about boxing is that it really only takes one punch. Like, you know what I mean? You could be going 9 rounds, 10 rounds, but if you could get one punch, whew, you can change it all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really life. Like life is you want to be in the fight. You want to stick around in the fight. And you want to be smart. You want to not get knocked out. You want to make sure that your hands is up, that you're protecting yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go out there and win because they're trying to kill you. But it only takes one shot. You see? Yeah, you in the ninth round. Yeah, you in the 10th round. It's deep running. You 100 years old. Life ain't gonna make it. Well, it only takes one shot. You see? And once you get past that understanding and you take that shot, it's a different world. It's just a different world, man. Like again, I'm telling y'all, you have to understand. I want to live in a different world. I want to live in a different world. I want to be weird to weird people. I want to be corny to corny people. You know what I mean? I want to be hated by coons. You know, I mean, I don't understand where this is where I need a coon to love me. I need a sellout to want to be my friend. Like where is that happening? Where do I need a broke nigga to like me? Where do I need a bum bitch to want to fuck with me? Right? Never. Nowhere. This is the world. That's what I'm saying. Like this is the world that niggas don't think about. Real life. Where you get to walk through life and you don't have to have a whole lot of baggage on you. You don't have to have a whole lot of oppression on you, a whole lot of depression on you and shit. This is the real world and shit. You know? Like I'm telling y'all, like I can't only dream for for people and shit. I have to get up and live. You know? That's it. We gotta get up and live. You can't just be telling motherfuckers a dream. Cause niggas don't get it. They don't understand it. You know? So caught up in what the white man said, and so caught up in what the Bible said, and so caught up in what the TV said. They don't get it. You know? And that's why I have to consistently live my life. Consistently get out here and put my motherfucking self first. Consistently put myself in the center of this shit. That's what you gotta do. If you don't, like I said, like I mean, it's hard to live in a world, right? I get it, but it's hard to live in a world that you can't change. It's hard to live in a world you feel like you have no effect over it, no influence over it. We gotta fight for that. We gotta make shit right. Cause again, I'm telling you, the thing about it is you want to live comfortably. I want to live comfortably. I want to live with a peace of mind. I want to live with a happiness, with an understanding. I want to live with a knowing. And that's what source allows. That's what my connection allows. I have a divine knowing. I have a divine understanding. Like it's so hard for me to be down. It's so hard for me to be out. It's so hard for me to be depressed. I know I'm gonna do it. I know this shit gonna get better. I know I can attract some shit to me in a matter of seconds, instant. Change the day, change the week. You know, and I get it. It's hard to live it like that because you got people around you that get upset because you doing all right because the money coming to you easy and you ain't gotta work as hard as these other people. But that's cool because you don't sleep with these niggas. You don't wake up to these niggas. They don't want to do what you do. That's all right as long as you do what you do. Because again, working harder and don't mean the food tastes better. You know what I'm saying? Like again, how you pay for the shit. Like you know what I mean? You don't think a stripper or a prostitute or a fucking thief know what barbecue chicken tastes like? Know what potato salad tastes like? You see what I'm saying? Like man, like y'all want to be broke and listening to broke people, thinking that it's gonna get you some benefits and shit. Y'all like you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas want to be broke and thinking that it's a cool thing to do. It's popular. Being broke ain't popular, cuz being broke is not popular. Being broke is being broke. They got it. You know? Niggas got it. Niggas got being broke. Niggas got being broke. Bitches got fucking around and fucking with broke niggas. Y'all got it. If that's what floats your boat, man, listen. I'm not interested in that. I gotta look out for myself. I can't trust nobody. I'm just telling you. I can't trust nobody out this motherfucker. Niggas want to see you do bad so they can help you and shit. I don't need help. I want to help myself and shit. I can't trust nobody. As long as you know you can't trust nobody, you don't need no fucking help. You'll accept help when it's possible, but man, listen, I'm good. I've been looking out for number one. Fuck you mean? That's a foreign language, the nigga and shit. He's selfish. Yeah, I'm higher selfish. I'm thinking about my higher self. I'm thinking about what life could be like. I'm thinking about how life should be like and what I can do to influence the life. That's what I am. I'm not thinking about what somebody else could do to negate from me and take from me and steal from me and kill from me. No, I'm going to be ready to defend me and everything that comes attached to me. But I'm not living in fear. I'm just telling you, I'm not living in fear. I'm not living in fear. I'm not living ashamed. I'm not living afraid. I'm not living scared. I'm living in oneness. That's it. So I can't, and that's why black people got so much high blood pressure, anxiety, because niggas is in fear. And the shit we afraid of don't even matter. The people that we afraid of, the people that we regard as motherfucking experts. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, how many times down the line do it take a nigga to see that these motherfuckers be lying and shit? Peace to the gods. How long down the line? Like I say, all these niggas on TV, all these motherfuckers on a, they lives don't pan out. You know, they lives don't pan out. You know, like again, I'm trying to adjust. He said his phone died earlier. Don't worry, we killed it. That's on. It's on. It was really for Facebook. That was the Facebook thing we did earlier. That was for Facebook. Rise and shine. So it's on Facebook. If you go to Facebook, it's on Facebook. You know, but yeah, man, it's a real thing, man. Like it's a real thing and shit. Like somebody might think that it's better to be poor than happy, and I don't think that that's a choice. I don't think that that's the choice. I think poor people can be happy. They not poor. It's just you think they poor. Just cause you see what I'm saying, like you think that a happy person could be poor. You know what I'm saying? Like again, when we was growing up in the 80s, niggas was happy. We could make shit. We could make a cookout. We could take a fire hydrant. Kids could play outside. We could make shit and be happy. We didn't know that we was poor per se because poor was with some shit we gotta buy. If you can't afford some shit, that's how you become poor. You see? And again, we try to afford the wrong shit. And when we can detach from this shit. We can receive. We can intrigue. We can develop. We can't develop right here trying to beat every fucking trend, trying to beat every fucking new fucking hat, every new fucking clothes and new fucking hairstyle. This shit is trippy. These niggas is trippy and shit. Be who you are. Let's ride this shit out. Cause again, I know I can make it happen. I know I can make it happen. I'm not worried about being up. Being up is a day. Cause what a nigga think is down is another day. It's just a work day. Some days niggas gotta work. Some, like I say, when you up, some days you want more and you gotta do some work. A nigga might think you fell off, but he don't know what being up is. They can't really tell you some shit and they ain't experienced the shit. When you up, you don't mind doing the work. When you up, you don't mind getting your hands dirty. That's how you got up. The fuck? I tell myself, good habits. Make good habits. Give yourself good habits. Give yourself good habits. Start focusing with good habits. Work on your spiritual discipline and shit. A lot of this shit doesn't affect you. A lot of this shit doesn't benefit you. Like you hear people talking about their best interest, but that comes from good habits, making good habits, creating good habits for yourself. Like again, all this shit I be saying is foreign fucking language to niggas. They don't want to hear nobody talk about having your best interests at heart because they don't feel like they can put themselves first, and that's how they losing. You can't help a nigga if you about to fall. You can't. You gotta get a strong footing and then help a nigga. Boom. Easy work. We fucking horse ass backwards and shit. And like I say, here's the lie. Like the lie is like I say, niggas be trying to tell you it's lonely at the top and it's lonely. I mean, it's lonely anywhere you're responsible. It's lonely anywhere that you're willing to fit the bill and that you're willing to make sure everybody else is happy. That's not everybody else's responsibility. It's if and because I mean among some poor people, it's somebody that's gonna make sure everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? Out the poor people, it's somebody that's gonna look out. Out the poor people, it's somebody that's gonna give you they last. So I don't want to hear this stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just, some of y'all niggas is different. Some of y'all niggas come from a weird place and shit, a weird internet place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't live in a real life and shit. I'm with the poor shit. I'm with the poor shit. I'm with a rich spirit. I'm with a rich spirit. When you get that rich spirit, you start to know what is worth your expense. What is worth you paying your attention to. Because then when your spirit is rich, that's how you pay the cost with your attention, with your focus. If once you start realizing that what I focus on comes to me, what I think about, I attract, then anytime you pay attention to some shit, you gonna want a motherfucking refund. You gonna want some a return on your interest because you done paid attention to some niggas. But that's the niggas don't know the power of them niggas. They don't know the soul inside of them. They ready to give their soul away. They ready to give their light away. They ready to give their energy away. And mad at niggas because I'm like, yo, man, you need to do something with yourself. You need to pray for yourself. You need to look out for yourself. Shit's so hard out here. It's so hard, and you make it harder by believing niggas. By believing niggas in the crabs in a barrel and shit. By believing motherfuckers that's looking for a handout. Like you gotta understand, a nigga coming to you with a sad song because he wants something from you. You're not supposed to believe it. Because he doing bad don't mean you doing bad. Like if you see a nigga asking for money, right? That don't mean he think everybody broke. He asking for money. He know other people got money. He just know he ain't do what he was supposed to do to keep his. But he know everybody else, they probably did. But you fucking around and think that he asking you for money or everybody broke. No, he ain't. If everybody was broke, he wouldn't be asking for money. See, we don't understand what's going on out here. We get caught up in the hustle. We get caught up in the motherfucking in the rigmarole. Just cause a nigga got a smile and a dance and a sad song and shit. And that's cool when you up, when you took the time to worry about yourself. Now you got extras. Cause you not you again, it's always a poor person that makes sure everybody else is good. Cause they don't have they don't need the extras. They not trying to jump and dance through hoops and shit. They trying to be happy. And like Cuz said yesterday, helping others makes us happy. So I mean, this poor shit is all. This is all weird people shit, and this is why people stay poor. Cause again, like I tell you, the fucked up thing is we trying to be rich among poor people. Like if you got a Bentley, you need to be riding. You need to be hanging with people that drive Bentleys. You don't need to be driving your Bentley through the projects. You see what I'm saying? That's a weird mentality of some niggas and shit. You know? And not to say you can't come through once, but why are you hanging out in the projects and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the mentality of niggas and shit. And niggas need to have a better fucking mentality. You need to elevate the things that you doing now. Now that we getting more money, now that we got access to more things, why don't I try more things? And if I'm coming to the hood every day, why don't I just come in my everyday car? Why I gotta come through in a Bentley? If I got a Bentley, I'm sure I might got something else. Like, and I know y'all don't understand this concept, but y'all couldn't and y'all should. That this is like again, we not trying to be separate from the people because we can attract. We not trying to be separate from the people because we got things. And that's what hurts us. That's what hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Is that people know I can attract. People know that this shit is easy to me and they take advantage of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if Sadiq was in here, he'd tell y'all like the time that niggas would say I fell off was the time I just said, yo, I don't even want no company. I don't want to leave the house. Because people come to my house every day. My house is like a party. And if you wait long enough, it's going to be some girls. Like you come to my house at 6, by 9, there's going to be some girls here. It's going to be lit. I got a bar in my house. I got drinks. I got food. And this was every day. So I needed a break. You know what I'm saying? I needed a break from people just hanging out at my house and just coming over being friends. You know what I'm saying? So if I fell off, that was it. Sadiq could tell you. There was times I didn't even want to come out the house, bro. I wanted to find myself. Fuck, wow. I mean, like shit. Can we know what makes us happy? Can we know? Because again, like I say, I'm doing this shit and I'm happy that other people, like in my mind, I'm like, yo, this nigga live with his moms. You know, he can't smoke in the crib. This nigga, he live with his girls. He just want to get away and chill. You know what I mean? I'm legitimizing why these niggas coming to my house every day. You know what I mean? I got a reason. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm providing a service to my friends. You know, to let them, you know, decompress and you know what I mean? Relax or whatever. But then it's like, what about me? Where do I go to relax? What the fuck can I do and shit? You know what I'm saying? And that's when you find out who you are and how you get to be happy and shit. Do you like doing this type of shit? Is that who you are? Are you built to make people happy? Shit. I mean, I can do it all day, but I gotta realize that something like I like again, I like the lifestyle. Y'all don't understand this shit, and I get it. I wish the lifestyle on you. But I like the lifestyle. I like having lots of money and I like having little worries. That's the lifestyle. It's not anything other than that. Money and no worries. Access and no fucking worries. Why do you want to add extra worries? If I could find a way to worry less, why wouldn't I do it? if manifesting helps me worry less, why wouldn't I do it? If learning how to attract helps me worry less, why wouldn't I do it? See what I'm saying? Like these like a lot of this shit, man. It's like you gotta ask other people like why don't they want it? You don't have to ask yourself that. Why don't you want to live stress free? Why don't you want easy access? Why don't you want people to know who you are based upon your energy? You know? Like there's so much, I'm telling you, like there's so much more to spirituality than meets the eye. There's so much more to life than having money into living this motherfucker. And like listen, y'all never hear me say anything is expensive. Y'all never heard me say that. Because I tell you, you can attract it. I tell you that a motherfucker will give you some shit. Like I done had people give me so much stuff. I learned that in LA. I had to learn how to let people help me. I had to realize that there is no real money in the world. You can't make money. So money is something that's printed and it's given out. How do you get it? Either you trade your time for the shit, or you trade you know, your creative property, or somebody gives it to you. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that. I had to learn in California, in LA, to let people help me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a bad thing. You know, that's not a bad thing. Cause I'm always wanting to help some people. Always wanted to, be the da 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 da. Then I found some people that was like, yo, that's what you doing? Oh shit, let me help you do that. Yeah, that'd be cool. You gonna help them all of them? You gonna do this, that, third? Yeah, I was trying to. Oh shit, well here you go. I ain't got a lot, but wow, the fuck. So I learned that, and that's the beautiful part of life. When you head in the direction, like I tell you about doing it and and trying to do it. Like as long as you don't stop, you're doing it. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. We do it. So if I can learn how to attract, if I can learn how to access granted, why wouldn't I? That's what I'm saying. Like the weird shit is like I'm going to keep preaching this and teaching this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the benefits of it. I'm gonna keep preaching it and teaching it because I know what the shit do. You can't find nobody in the world that tell you I don't attract. I don't get access. I gotta tell you, like I'm so comfortable in my skin that I could go anywhere, at any club, any fucking resort, and feel like I'm gonna be treated like I should be treated, like the gods. That's it. That's the knowing. And again, it's places. Sometimes I can't get into places. Sometimes I can't. Let me tell you. I'll tell you the stories, right? I can't get always into places. I'm with my friends. We in Hollywood. We going to a club, and we get to the door. I got a hat on. A dude tell me I can't get in because I got a hat on. I gotta take the hat to the car. But we free, right? We supposed to be for free. Somebody know the niggas. So I go back to my car. I take the hat in. When I come back, the dude say, "No, I don't know you." I'm like, "Yo, I was just with them. He told me to take the hat off." He was like, "Nah, $20, $50, some more wild shit." I'm like, "Huh? All right, fuck it. I'm not supposed to be here, obviously." So I got in my car and I left. I drove around a corner, right, to a club that looked kind of cracking, but it wasn't really cracking. It wasn't like no line or nothing. But this club had a parking spot right in front of the door. So as soon as I parked my car, opened the door, security's pushing some dudes out. As they're pushing some dudes out, I walk in. Hey, yeah, he's with us. Cool. I walk in. Don't you know this party is the lit lit? Don't you know that party was the lit lit? All the quote unquote stars, celebrities, models was in that joint. My friends is calling me like, yo, where you at? Like, yo, the dude won't let me. They're like, nah, come back. I'm like, nah, I'm good. These niggas kept calling me like, yo, I got him on the phone. He's listen, tell him you gonna let him in. Tell him you gonna let him in. The nigga like, yeah, I'm like, yo, y'all should come here. We got the girl from such and such video. We got Megan Good is in the building. Diddy's in the building. Y'all should come here. So yeah, in life, when the motherfucker when the nigga one door closes, another door really does open when you're in your motherfucking position, when you're in the know. And it was cool that all my friends unfortunately got tucked away, right? And I was in a party by myself. Because what happened next? You know? Like I said, Megan was in the party. Shout out to Megan. I ain't gonna get into that. That was a good thing. She definitely liked the kid and showed the kid lots of love. But by the time they got to me, by the time my friends came, party was over. I'm in the truck, and I got something on the way home with me. By the time they pull up on me, they already see like, oh my God, what's going on over there? But yeah, so don't ever worry about a nigga telling you no and a nigga shutting the door on you. I don't worry about it. You can tell me no because I'm not supposed to be there. Because what's mine, it's mine. I don't want chores. I don't want to. Like I don't want to be able to be a thief, a dream stealer. You know what I'm saying? Or a blocker. No, like like I'm telling you, like it's some people. Everybody, a lot of people I know. I'll say everybody, but 9 out of 10 of the people I know will tell you I hooked them up with like the baddest girl because I'm like, yo, this is. I know these. I know your type. I know you, cuz I'm gonna make sure this happens for you. Don't worry, this is gonna happen tonight. I got you. And that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. And that's because it's the giving thing. It's a source thing. I'm a vessel. None of this shit mean nothing to me. It shouldn't mean nothing to you because you should be so fucking attractive. You should be so like again, if the people around you not having fun and shit, it's like, man, how can you have fun? How can you have fun if the niggas around you is sad and depressed? You know? That's the truth. Mental health is mental health is unhealthier at this stage right now. That is the truth. You know what I mean? And that's a big part of what I do. I'm trying to help aid your mental health, bro. I'm trying to help encourage you into a happier mental state. You know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of this shit is mental health issues and depression. You know, like again, I like I these like the narcissist shit is fake. These niggas ain't narcissists. These niggas loathe they self. Well, I mean, like for real, I was gonna do a video on that. Like, do you love yourself or do you loathe yourself? A lot of these niggas loathe they self. You see what I'm saying? They hate they self. They can't deal with they self. They can't deal with the way they look and the way that they fucking smell and all this shit, man. Listen, man, life sucks, bro. Get over the shit. I don't give a fuck what I look like. I'm trying to tell you, I'm that guy. I don't give a fuck. Y'all not gonna stop me from being happy. Fuck that. I tell a nigga that you can fuck around, listen, man, get your money up and buy a girl. For real. Niggas paying for women anyway. You think you pay that man it's gonna cost you one way or another, my nigga. And child support. Ask Umar. Shit gonna cost you. You worried about fucking looking and being and being something for some niggas and shit. For what? This shit ain't that's the old world. In this new world, you gotta be happy. In a new world, you realize these motherfuckers will sell you out. These motherfuckers will leave you. You realize a nigga will do bad by themselves. You realize that these motherfuckers ain't no good and all that shit, right? In the new world. That's what I'm saying. Like, a nigga like me that's happy with himself and shit. If I had a baby mama, I'm happy with myself. Like, it's okay if you want to do what you got to do to be happy with yourself. I can't be your enemy. You know what I mean? Like, let's live in that world. Like, we're not gonna be beefing and shit. I'm not beefing with baby mamas. I'm not beefing with motherfucking with family members. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the mental fucking thing. It's a control. It's a thing. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas need to get that shit together and shit. Let her win. I mean, that's how you win. You never knew that shit. That you winning by letting another motherfucker win and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let a nigga win and shit. Like I tell you, like if you got a girl and some shit, sometimes you might need to just set a fire and shit. Just start a stupid ass argument just so they can win and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do certain shit like that. They say that to keep a happy home or some shit. But all of this shit, this not controlling, this non-power shit, this victimization shit, this begging shit, that's not real. That's not real. I don't believe in this mental health shit. I believe it's just a bunch of niggas on perks. It's just a bunch of niggas on bad perks and shit. A bunch of niggas taking fucking ambience and shit. That's all this shit is. We live in a, like I said, motherfuckers. These niggas hate to see me smoke weed and shit, and all these niggas taking drugs to go to sleep at night and shit. Motherfucker hate to look at me smoke a blunt and shit, but they motherfucking ass on a on a perk. You know what I mean? Like, come on, stop it. I don't do nothing but what my ancestors was doing. The sacred tobacco, the sticky icky. Y'all niggas is just hating yourself and shit. Nigga, take the perk. I ain't mad at you. I knew the perk was fake, right? But I still ate it. I ain't mad at you. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas will be broke out here forever and shit. Trying to be black. Trying to fit in. Trying to be cool. Looking for approval and shit from some niggas that's broke. That's gonna be broke forever and shit. Man. Like, where's the love and shit? Where's the love and shit? You know what I'm saying? Where's the love? Hope niggas realize all that shit was fake. All that shit was fugazi and shit. All that black power shit was to distract us. Where's the love? You know? These niggas out here. And don't get it confused. Like, YouTube is a motherfucking search engine, right? YouTube is a search engine. I'm not confused. So I'm on a search engine. I'm looking for some niggas that's getting it. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, this shit is crazy. I'm giving a nigga props and shit for raising $200,000, having 2,000 followers and shit. Support. I'm like, it's not a lot, but damn. And then these motherfuckers, they heard they shut his shit down and took the money from the nigga. Like, yeah, copyright niggas and shit. That's how they do niggas. They find a way to get y'all to donate, and they just take your money and they just bullshit y'all niggas. Like, it's just hilarious. It's hilarious and shit. It's hilarious and shit. But that's, I'm telling you, like, so back to the impossibilities, man. It's a small circle of VIP. It's a small circle of niggas that's getting money, that want to get money. And I don't give a fuck about a recession. I don't give a fuck about niggas being broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told niggas, I'm telling niggas to save your money so that way you will be ahead of the game. These motherfuckers don't know what I'm talking about. Some of these niggas don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas ain't got no money to save. Some of these niggas ain't trying to get up and get over and shit. Some of these niggas waiting for a stimulus and shit. Another fucking round of some shit. Like, man, I'm telling you, I'm attracting. I'll never be broke. I can't do it. As long as I got a mind, I'll never be broke. It's not in my fucking heart. It's not in my spirit. Why would I fuck around and be broke? You know how embarrassing that is to be broke? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, You know how embarrassing that is? That's the point. Like I'm saying, I can't be embarrassed by some niggas. I can't have weird niggas embarrassing me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just out here broke. Nope. I just can't do it. Self pride. You know what I'm saying? Self motherfucking love. Or whatever y'all want to call that shit. I just can't do it. You know? That's why the shit hurts my heart. Like I'm telling you, like you gotta realize that you out here by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize that you out here for your own, you know what I mean, your own ticket, your own wins and your own losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? And that's again, that's the most disturbing thing to me is that nobody wants to talk about winning and being successful in life, being attractive, you know, getting the things you want out of life, you know? No one wants to talk about that. It's so easy to hit the like you ever see, like I said, like who wants to ask like again, who wants to ask a motherfucker for a cash app? Who wants to do that? See, you two don't like this type of shit. They know my influence is crazy. But who wants to do that? Who wants to ask a motherfucker for a cash app? Ask a motherfucker to hit the PayPal, like, come on, man. Like, it's a point where if we here to teach niggas, if we here to instill what we got, like y'all niggas ain't got it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, y'all need some niggas on the internet to help you become who you think you should be. I teach the total opposite of that. I tell you to be to learn how to be who you are and then bring that shit to the internet. Then share that shit with the rest of the world. You ain't gonna ever have a worry about some theft or copyright infringement. Cause you just sharing you. You know? This shit is for the gods. This shit ain't for everybody. I tell you, I'm a different nigga. I'm in a hotel suite. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a rooms that everybody can't get in. Y'all see this shit. My rooms got tubs. You know what I mean? Y'all be going to hotels with jacuzzis and tubs. No, you know? This is the God. This is the man. Like, I don't think y'all niggas, like, for real. Y'all can understand this shit, but every time I'm in all over this country, I'm in suites and we doing this shit big and we fucking crazy, crazy. Only time I might not have a suite is if it's like when we was in New Orleans, I didn't have a suite. I must admit, I had a decision to make. They said, "Look, you can have a suite, but none of the suites have rooms of the parade, have views of the parade." Oh damn! Oh damn! It is, yo, damn. But that's easy. Yeah, that's easy. Give me the room of the parade. That's what we here for, cuz. I mean, all right, I like the suites, but we cool. We want to look out the window and see this shit. We want to wake up and see this shit. We want to go to sleep and see this shit. Ex cuz, like they niggas came in the room. They like, yo, you got this room? All niggas right here? Yeah. Cuz of them had the suite. They had the crib. They shit was lit. But sometimes I make a decision, man. Yeah, I'll take a break for the team. We get the you know what I mean? We get to see the shit here, drink on the balcony, and smoke out. We chilling. Go downstairs with the wristband anytime we want. But I'm showing y'all niggas how to attract. I'm showing y'all niggas how to do this shit without being a fucking rapper, without being a fucking drug dealer, without being a cutthroat, without being a scammer. I'm gonna do that shit. I don't give a fuck. That's what this shit's about. That's what this shit's about. That's what I'm saying. Like, I swear, man, like this shit is really just about having this shit. Like, why? If a motherfucker gotta retire to do the shit, I want y'all to start doing it now. That's what niggas, like I'm telling you, I said a year ago that the world is changing. It's set up for us. we got to start thinking about what are we going to do with our day. When you ain't got a person over top of you asking you, yeah, you check in yet? It's 9 o'clock and you working from home and you got extra time and shit. You saved the hour on the commute. What do we want to do with our time? Like, what do we want to be with, with our fucking, for our enrichment? You see what I'm saying? That's the world we gotta live in. We ain't got to worry about always selling our time to these motherfucking corporations. Some of that shit, okay, cool. But the majority of time should be focused on you, what you doing to attract, what you doing to get up and over and shit. This shit is fucking, man, this shit is science. Real spit, like this shit is science. You know what I mean? Like this shit is science. Like I made the nigga Tariq Nasheed, Police Nasheed, bring out his motherfucking Bentley. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas be playing on the poor so much. Like I had to play it. Like who's the Mac? Where Chronic at? Chronic. Somebody remember that shit? Who's the Mac? Because these niggas know how to play poor. I don't want to play poor, cuz I don't want to play broke. I don't want to play that. Like, like the laughing joke with niggas is that Umar lived with his mom in the basement or some shit. That's the laughing joke with niggas. And I'm not to say it's true or not, but why do these niggas gotta play poor? Why can't success be a part of their fucking resume? Why can't Tariq's Bentley be a part of his fucking resume? Because they not spiritual beings. They vampires and they vultures. I'm the opposite of that shit. I haven't asked the nigga for nothing because I'm trying to show you the truth. I'm trying to show you where you go to get your shit from. Who you lean on when the shit hit the fan. Source. And it's hard to live happy when you stealing from the people. You got a Bentley, you can't be comfortable because you stealing from the people. You got niggas thinking you living in your mama basement because you stealing from the people. That's some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the success that we should be teaching. That's not the fundamentals of a fucking successful culture. So yeah, I'm totally different. I'm not trying to play that game. Anybody can sit here, like, if I go to my old, like, everything these niggas did, I did first with the background, sitting in front of a camera, just with the background shit. I did that. It's called the Hood Tracker. They got 50,000 to 100,000 views. I did that. I'm not going back to that silly shit, that entertainment ass shit. Pretending that they ain't got a whole house behind them. Pretending that they ain't big buku balling and shit. Who wants to live like that? Who wants to live a lie? That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't trust y'all to share their success with you. You know? They're looking at you like you're food. They're not looking at you like you're a potentially manifester, like you're the next one up. I felt like every Indian is the next nigga up. Why I could fall back and let these niggas teach, because I feel like they can do it. These niggas, they gonna lie and act like, no, it can't be done. It can't be done when you got the top off. Like, who wanna be these niggas? Who wanna be these niggas? I put the foot up this nigga ass. You ain't seen a Bentley since. Huh? Put the nigga on blast. You ain't seen a Bentley since. Cause he can't be happy with it. He know that's fucking up his money once I put it on the motherfucking front street. He know that shit fucking up his money. He gotta go back to the lie. He gotta go back to the beggar. You see, that's not happy. That's not success. You gotta run around here and pretend. Come on, man. I'm not them guys. I don't want to be them guys. And they shouldn't even want to be themselves. Where's the win at with this shit? Where's the win at? This shit crazy as shit. You win and you still gotta pretend you losing. You winning and you gotta keep your successes to you. Like y'all not teaching successes. I used to have to fuck around and reverse. I would be reverse psychology in these niggas and shit. Yeah, he's the type of person that's gonna give you game. He's the type of person that nigga. I'm trying to make you into a nigga. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but I know when I hit the nigga up, the nigga gave me game because I'm me. The nigga realized he had a thorough nigga and he might could get something from the nigga, so the nigga start talking and start looking out. I'm like, yeah, the nigga gonna give you some game. I don't know why y'all hating on the nigga. Y'all should just relax. I'm giving all this nigga points and shit. But he ain't got no game. He ain't no fucking swag. He ain't got nothing. Come on, man. Like this is what you supposed to be teaching motherfuckers how to come up. Who was your audience base? Who was your demo? If I wouldn't have told that nigga that he could do that, he wouldn't even try it. If I wouldn't have said, I mean, he gave me good advice and he told me how to do nothing. Man, I mean, I'm just being polite, trying to make the nigga feel comfortable, kick your shoes off. Y'all niggas, I'm saying, because they don't have nothing to offer. They don't have nothing to offer. I'm trying to make these niggas into old heads. Shout out to old head. Right? I'm trying to make these niggas into old heads. I'm trying to make these niggas into mentors and shit. And if the nigga would have just kept giving game, if the nigga would have just kept keeping it, what the fuck, tightening up instead of chasing me around the fucking world with the shit. Come on, man. Like I say, bro, like this shit is corny. They don't know who they want to be. And then they mad at a nigga that don't want to be them. And mad at a nigga that can sleep at night. That's trying to teach y'all how y'all don't have to beg and scam and y'all can sleep at night. Came here and was like, no, I don't like, come on, man. Shit, I lost a friend in real life because of Jay Morrison, right? I lose friends in real life because of scammers and shit. I'm not going to fold for these niggas. I'm not going along to get along. Them niggas that tell you I got more money than Jay Morrison, than $10 million Jay Morrison. All his friends will tell you that nigga Bo, that nigga Dave is balling more than Jay Morrison. My whole life, his whole life. I'm not gonna be that nigga friend. He a fucking crook. So you want to continue to be his friend? I'm gonna give you hell. So now guess what? You're not gonna be my friend. Well, I guess what? You a scammer too then. Cause you're not gonna stop your friend from being a scammer, and you mad at me because I'm gonna give him a mirror. Shit is crazy and shit. I don't fucking play this shit online. I don't play this shit online, and I get it. He was Jay Morrison, one of my closest friends, right? Say he's my best friend was Jay Morrison's best man at his wedding. That's his friend. I get it. But my nigga, when shit is shit and you can't smell it, the fuck is wrong with you? Give a fuck about this shit. This shit is real to me. I'm not hanging around no fuck niggas, and I'm not hanging around no niggas that's supporting fuck niggas. Cause I don't know what Jay Morrison is doing for him or ever did for him. Like I say, Jay Morrison sleep on this nigga floor. He's a scammer. The fuck. But this shit not the movies. This not TV. We not going for that shit. And ask that nigga like, and the nigga that just saying like the niggas that will tell you I'm a good dude. The niggas will tell you when they met me, I probably saved their life. Niggas will tell you I look out. Everybody will tell you this shit. A nigga might tell you I'm their best friend because I'm the first person that they can call on. That's what I'm saying. That Jay Morrison can't do nothing for you. So I don't know how Jay Morrison, like you might be his best man. True, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I can see you being his best man, but would he be your best man? Or would I be your best man? Would I be the nigga that you call on and depend on? The fuck? No disrespect to his, but come on, y'all. Let's keep this shit 1,000. But we not doing no scam shit. And I'm trying to tell y'all don't have to do no scam shit. I know that shit sound hard and sound crazy and sound motherfucking impossible. Nigga, it ain't impossible. Shit ain't impossible. This shit is everyday shit. This is everyday Indian shit. This is I hit the lottery shit. This is grandma had a dream. Play this number. Stop acting like y'all don't know how to get money. Y'all don't know how to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, when do we come up on some broke shit? What? Ah, goodness. I'm trying to roll up these windows and shit. When did we come on some broke shit, though? Huh? When did broke start being a fucking, like, you know what I mean? Broken begging. When did that start being some shit? Like, that's what makes niggas popular and shit. Broken fucking begging. Pretending to be broke and to really be fucking begging. Like I said, the whole shit, like the shit about me and a real nigga is that this shit should hurt your heart. It should hurt your heart. Like, I shouldn't want to beg niggas all day for money and then go drive home in a Bentley. Like, it's a disconnect. I'm on the corner begging for money all day and then I go dive in my pool. Like, what? Some niggas is different though. Some niggas is different. Some niggas could beg for money all day and then drive a Bentley. But that's why he stopped that shit, because he know that shit stupid as a motherfucker. He know that shit retarded. Yeah, that shit is retarded. What's up, though? We coming up on an hour. Talk black to me. I don't know why my spirituality got me on some passion today. I'm really impassioned today. I'm really excited today. You know, my spirituality's got me impassioned today. You know, I'm really on the edge. I really feel today. I don't understand why, but I'm excited about it, you know? I'm excited about it. You know, this like, again, like, what I'm like, yo, man, like, this thing is real. This is a reality. Y'all don't get to experience reality because of weird niggas lying to y'all. Weird niggas lying to y'all. And y'all niggas like it. I don't want to lie to you. Let's find some, as I'm saying, where are the rich teachers at? How can a broke nigga teach you how to be rich? How can a broke nigga teach you how to be successful? Like, and again, I guess there is nobody to teach y'all that. There's nobody that's successful out this motherfucker. That's how y'all feel. But I'm telling y'all niggas, I'm undefeated. I tell y'all niggas, all I do is win, 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 win. So I don't understand, you know, why would anybody ever think that we should do what they do, and that what they do would ever be a goal. If y'all get something good, I want y'all to be excited about your success. I don't want y'all to have to hide it, you know? And I get it. I don't show my house and shit like that. That's because I know niggas is magical and they hate a stick. And plus, I got a bad signal. But I got internet in my house now. No, I do. But I still don't show my house and shit. For what? You know what I mean? I get it. That's just not my thing. But I don't show the wall in my house. I don't show like a background. I'm not that type of guy. Yeah, you know? Fuck it. We outside with this shit. That's how we living. We gonna be inside. We gonna be in hotels. We be everywhere with this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be on top with this shit. And I want to show my fans, my viewers, pardon me, that we on top. That this shit I'm talking about work. That this shit can do, like, I can do this shit at will. This nigga not lying. Like, for real, I'm about to just start just putting up a lot of videos of just me. Cause buddy, just me counting money. Just me doing donuts and shit. Just me popping champagne and pouring out champagne and shit.
Just me fucking with bad chicks. Like I live the top life. I have a top tier life. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga block like I got a strike on my page and I didn't even know I had a strike, right? From a video I didn't even know was on my page and shit. I'm like, how did I get this shit? It's the video of me touching on this girl butt. I forgot I put this shit up. I thought it was unlisted or something, but somebody found it back in June, put a strike on it. Man, I got so many videos with girls, so many home movies with dime pieces and divas. I don't be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I tell you, I count money. That's my motivation. You know what I mean? And when I want to get money, I count money. Right? I watch other people counting money. I'm about to start showing y'all counting money. So that way y'all can get that type of motivation and visualization. Start seeing yourself counting money. It's that fucking simple. If you see yourself counting $100 bills, take some ones and start counting them motherfuckers. Them ones turn into hundreds in a day or two, in a week, most 100, 200, 300, 400. Y'all see how this shit go? Shit, man. Like I don't want no broke teachers, man. I don't understand how y'all can take it. How y'all sit there and act like y'all learning from some niggas that the shit don't work for them. Like I get it. If you know, I don't know. But not I mean again, I'm not saying that I'm not again, I'm not disrespecting that. Anybody can y'all can watch whatever y'all want to watch. I'm not saying that. I don't care. But I'm just saying I be wondering. You know what I mean? Like that shit be weird to me. Like, yo, you know? That's why I'm telling you, like, I be pulling these niggas out. Like I had to pull Polite out. Polite wasn't trying to come out. I had to pull Polite out. Bring him out on this motherfucking shit. Cause like he knew the charges was coming and shit. So like, you know what I mean? I had to like walk him out and shit. Cause I was trying to bang on the nigga if he wasn't right. And then it came out like he wasn't right. Banged on him. But I had to pull that nigga out. He came in the chat and was like, polite to see you. Yeah, I'll pull these niggas out. I'll make these motherfuckers do some shit that they didn't plan on doing. You know what I'm saying? Silly you. Silly you. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. These niggas is broke, man. It's been 3 years of slave and shit. I ain't seen no come up from these niggas. Shout out to the motherfucking niggas that's coming up, but I ain't seen no Aboriginal come ups. All I seen was niggas change clothes. I ain't see no Aboriginals coming up. I don't see no fucking FBAs coming up. I hear stories of manifestations all the time. I hear this shit that y'all niggas get all the time. I hear, yo, that shit worked. Oh man, I was meditating. I was I was praying. That shit worked. As long as you wasn't praying to God, as long as you was praying on what you wanted, that shit worked. Don't nobody say that shit don't work. It be the niggas scared to try it and shit. It be the niggas scared to keep doing the shit. Like shit. But yeah, I don't want no scary teachers. I don't want no poor teachers. That shit is a shame, man. That's a shame. It's a sad thing that y'all got poor teachers and poor righteous teacher is the only type of teachers that niggas expect. You expect the nigga to be poor and he gonna tell you something that you could use to get ahead. That's the game. That's how they get you fucked up and shit. That's how they can control you and manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody poor means that they lacking. Anybody poor is lacking. You know, like again, that's what I'm saying. Like shout out to like Kendrick Lamar. That Spirit Rich shit. Like again, like Spirit Rich fucked up everything. It fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? And when he took it, right? I guess he had already took the Spirit Rich, right, from when I first did it. But like when I had did it again, right? And I had came back with the video for the parents and shit. Like, children of the motherfucking what's the shit? Children of the forgotten. Something the forgotten. So when he took the video, all that shit it just made me stop. It just made me stop. Because it's like, man, like this shit is so hard, bro. Like you have to understand, it's like this shit is so hard because like we can really be doing some shit, and a nigga can take your shit, and you'll never know. A nigga take your shit, and you don't never know and shit. Like it's not like you can't do something about it if you know, but you might not never know. You know what I'm saying? So it made me stop, right? But I came to understand that it was destined. Like I said, people gonna be writing songs about this shit. Da 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 da. I said all of that shit, right? It's gonna be the times that the shit's gonna change. You know what I mean? And then I realized, like, yo, like this shit is bigger than me. It's bigger than the situation. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to continue to be bigger than the situation, or are you just going to just every time the shit get bigger than what you can control, are you going to lose it? You see what I'm saying? So that whole shit put me in perspective. Like, yo, man, like I can't lose, I can't stop what I'm going to do just because it goes is in places that I can't imagine. It's in places that I can't control. It's in places and things where you know what I'm saying. Like, like again, yeah, I understand. Like this album is out. You know what I mean? Like if it wasn't for the video, I would have never knew the album was out. So it's like, bro, like this shit is kind of weird. It's kind of like, how do we do this? How do we handle not being able to control this information and shit? You know what I'm saying? But again, that was definitely the most, once I got a grip on that shit, it was definitely free. You know what I'm saying? It was free. And the point I was trying to make though, I think the point I was trying to make was I had learned like to really like embrace and appreciate how this shit could really be on its own. That was I mean, like you have to really understand how that shit works. Because again, like I'm 6 months late to the album, 6 months late to the whole everything. The shit is out. The shit is out. The shit is around. Everything is out. The language and videos, like he like the nine, like what was it? N95 was already out. And I'm not hip to none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit had me wake up. I had to wake up with the shit. Like yo, man, like this shit is gone. It's already gone. It's already gone. You late to your own party, and if you don't just snap out of this shit and just have fun with this shit, I mean, this shit is never it's gone. It's never gonna be. It's not grassroots anymore. It's gone. And that's when I love this shit. That's when I appreciate it. I'm telling y'all, like y'all haven't seen me like more free than after when Cuz did that. Because the shit is gone. The shit is everywhere. The shit is pop culture. You know what I'm saying? Spirituality is moving. Spirituality is fucking taking over. The Indian is here. Like, so y'all never see me. like like I embraced the shit. Like, oh, it was the thing. We did the thing. And that's life. We gotta embrace this thing. We doing the thing. You know what I mean? We doing the thing. And I think I wanted to talk about the rich spirit part. I don't know how I got off on that, but I think I got off on that because left. But yeah, rich spirit. That song is is a monumental song. It's a life changing song. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just such an equipped sad song, man. You know what I mean? And those type of things like that we gotta bring to the game. Those are the type of fucking like if y'all not doing that, like if we can't like that's what I'm telling you. I'm waiting to see that. I'm waiting to see somebody else because again, all of I tell you, I'm scary. All of this shit scares me. Why does it happen to me? Why can't it happen to somebody else? You know what I mean? That's sometimes how you would feel when you attract it, when you manifest it, when you win it, and the shit's the world is yours, and everything that you want comes to you. You're like, damn, why can't somebody else? You know, why can't somebody else win? Why can't somebody else be the leader? You know, like again, I'm not like a pop culture person anymore because I know I feel like I come to the point where I control pop culture, right? I, if you don't feel like that, this is how you learn it. This is how you do it. We not mainstream. We don't fuck around and follow the mainstream. We just us. We become mainstream every day, one foot in front of the other. It's a horrible thing. It's a real, you know what I mean? Like it's a hard. This shit is horrible. I get it. I get it. This shit is horrible and shit. But it's a real life thing. Motherfucker gotta stop this shit. You can't pretend that it's not happening. You gotta stop it. You gotta put yourself in front of the fucking train and be the Superman that you think you are, ass nigga. Bro, like I'm telling y'all niggas, like I'm confident in my motherfucking understanding. I'm confident in my understanding. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like I'm what I want to do is I just want to get comfortable with my life. That's what I'm saying. I wish this shit is a thing. Like, okay, cool. I gotta do something. All right, fuck it. What time I gotta do it? All right, cool. I mean, well, I gotta, can I do it? You know what I mean? Like, we gotta get comfortable with our motherfucking life. We gotta get comfortable with our motherfucking adventure and our journey and shit. If you're not gonna make this shit fit and feel good for you, then this shit ain't for you. If I'm not gonna make this shit feel good for me, then this shit ain't for me and shit, nigga. Yeah, man. Like the world wanna try. Niggas wanna try. They wanna keep trying and keep, you know. Let's guess. It's 3 o'clock. Somewhere. Somewhere. I know Umar has something to say about niggas drinking this shit. Like, Umar, your school is 10 years about, right? I wondered, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is your daughter gonna go to your school? Like, niggas can't fuck with me. I'm just being honest. Niggas can't fuck with me. They can't. People shouldn't try. You shouldn't even attempt. Y'all should just be nice because I will fuck around and source up on y'all niggas, man. For real. Like that's what I like doing. I like sourcing up. I like doing it impossible. I like sitting up here going up against the odds and like I'm telling you, like I love when you count me out. Like This is that world, man. If y'all not with it, I feel bad for y'all. Like I say, like, you know, I got people they like, man, like life is about to be a vacation for niggas. I was saying this years ago. I don't know nobody else that talk like me, telling you about robots and to get ready for the future. Get ready for not being as many jobs, and you probably still have the money, right? Niggas will get your money, government, all types of money, but it ain't gonna be no work. What you gonna do? Shit is sad, man. It's just depressing, man. You know, people want to hate when I'm telling them all you gotta do is focus on you, focus on being happy. Shit, that's what I do. That's what I do. What the Align Divine say, cut the people that do not serve you. You know what I'm saying? Cut them. If niggas ain't trying to help you be happy, help you be successful, you gotta cut them niggas. What you doing? I mean, like I say, man, like we doing a disservice to them. You start letting people think like if a nigga treats you like shit and you get away with it, he start thinking he could treat people like that. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker wanna disrespect you and you let him disrespect you, he gonna go disrespect the next nigga. I told the nigga earlier today, yeah, but don't you say I'm right, but then you gonna go somewhere and spit that bullshit to somebody else. So go ahead with that. Don't let these niggas keep lying to you and trying to marginalize you and shit. That's I mean, again, it's the pride, it's the self love for yourself. You want more for yourself. I want more for myself. Shit. If I thought I'm just being honest. If I thought begging people for money, like I just can't again, if I thought that was a way to free black people, I would do it. But if it's not gonna free black people, then why am I involving all black people? I want to figure out a way to free all black people. Like I know this shit sound crazy, but hey, man, manifestation. You got a manifestation mechanism. It's a machine inside your head, and that's what we all got. I can't lie to a nigga and some shit. Tell him to go. Oh yeah, you gonna get that job from the white man, and you gonna be the fucking movie star, and you gonna get that fucking basketball role. No, nigga, but you can attract. And if you, I mean, like if you attract those things to you, you got a 99.99% chance of those things really becoming realer. Like the nigga that's meditating and the nigga that's like attracting this shit, going to sleep, dreaming about this shit, immersed in this shit, knowing I'm going to be in the NBA, he's the nigga that's going to be there versus the nigga that don't think about it and just hopefully, I don't know. You gotta immerse yourself in your dream. You gotta immerse yourself in your reality. Shit's crazy, man. That's why I'm saying I can't fake it. I can't fake poor. I can't play like I'm dumb, and I can't lie because those are things I don't want to be. That's like a nigga saying don't play on crutches because you might hurt. Like if a motherfucker tell you don't play on crutches because you might really need them, that's a thing in life. You know what I mean? Take that everywhere you go, my nigga. Don't play with shit that could really fucking hurt you. Don't play with some shit that you wouldn't want to be. Don't act like you need crutches if you don't really want crutches. Don't act like you poor unless you if you don't really want to be poor. You see what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking mindset. That's the trick to life. You gotta act like you gotta walk it like you talk it. I am it this shit. There's no loss, there's no quit, there's no fucking defeat in your life. There's no giving up on yourself. I am in this bitch. Like again, I'm telling you, man, like the hardest thing to do is accept that it's going to fucking happen, my nigga. Patience is a virtue. It's going to happen, my nigga. Stop fucking tripping. Stop listening to these weird niggas that's hiding the money, hiding their successes. It's going to happen for you. Be patient. Know and trust. shit ain't serious. Like it's really not that serious. I wish, I wish you could tell every young nigga, take your time out here, enjoy it, stick your finger in the butt, take your time out here, blow on the clip, take your time out here, don't rush through it. You know what I'm saying? Like the old boy told the young boy, let's walk down here and fuck all these boys, fuck all these cows, take your time down here. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get older, it's easy. This shit is easy, bro. This shit is easy once you done been in a rock and a hard place and you done got out. Once you done been counted out and overlooked and you done stole the show. This shit is easy after that point. But you can't be afraid to fail. Like I'm telling you, the best thing is when niggas say, that sounds crazy. You can't do that. Or for somebody to not think you can do something. You don't want everybody to know what to like. If you got a good idea, if everybody think that shit could be done, it ain't a good idea. If everybody like, yeah, I thought of something similar to that. It's not a good idea. You want your idea to be next level, advanced, first from the future. So people might be like, that sounds crazy. Why would I want a car? Why would I want a horseless carriage? That sounds crazy. I like my horse. You know what I'm saying? Me and the Iceman is cool. So you can't worry about what's going on. If you got a crazy idea that you know is going to change the world, you got to stick to that. And the more crazy it is, the more changing the world it's going to do. That's what they call like the buzzword is a disruptor. Like influencer, that's a good thing. People want to use that term and shit. But the key thing that the nigga that they scared of is a disruptor. Because these motherfuckers spend all that money on Pan African and we done disrupted the whole shit. These niggas spend all that money on we some Moors and we done disrupted all that old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be a disruptor. You want to come, like I tell us, if we think the world, every Christian, the world don't be like the world. The fuck? You know what I mean? These worldly things and shit. So why y'all chasing and trying to be popular? Why y'all trying to follow the trend and shit? To thine own self be true. This shit is crazy out here, man. I'm telling y'all, like, it's different on this side and shit. It's different when, like, I'm telling you, like, I wish y'all could go back to my last year video when I'm telling y'all niggas about you not your parents. That's why that shit was so crazy, and that's why the nigga had to take it. Because if you go at the comments, everybody like, yo, this video changed my life. The nigga say, yo, I'm gonna create a whole page based upon this fucking one video. It changed my life. Because we don't realize that some of these motherfuckers here is jealous of us. Some of these niggas here is hating on us. Some of these niggas that gave us life don't want us to be better than them, and we don't understand what that is. We so busy trying to uphold a last name and trying to represent these motherfuckers, but don't realize that, hey, man, don't be too fucking cute. Don't be too successful. Don't get too much money. And when you realize that, that's when you can win. When you realize that shit, I know more than these niggas and they don't want me to know nothing else. I can get money out here and they don't want me to get too much money. Like again, like how much in life are you supposed to shortchange yourself? If you got the ability to do some shit, why would you not do it? You know what I'm saying? Like again, I'm not telling you to save the world if you can't. I'm not telling niggas to galvanize the world. Like that's why niggas gotta fuck around and come behind me and all this shit and say, and always remind me how many people we got in the chat, right? Because they don't have the ability to save the world. You know what I'm saying? They gotta tell you what you not doing and what you should be doing and shit. right? When they know they living a lie, you know what I mean? They know they living a lie and shit, right? So that's the difference over here and shit. We not worried about what someone else is telling us we should be doing. We not worried about somebody else telling us the way to heaven. We not worried about somebody else telling us how we could all go along to get along. You see, that's the difference over here and shit. I don't need a motherfucker to tell me how to get into heaven and shit. And he ain't never been. He ain't never even seen a picture or a brochure of the shit. He just going off of some crooks words and some masons and some preachers and some deacons and some pedos and all other carnivorous acts, right? The fuck. That's what's happening. That's what the fuck is going on. We believe in these niggas and shit. We caught up in the entertainment. The singer good, the fucking the choir director, the shit. Meanwhile, the preacher fucking little boys. And the preachers having affairs in the church and shit. But the fucking choir, boy, them niggas is lit. We tripping. Nah, man, I don't want to be broke. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all niggas make a decision and shit. Y'all make a decision and shit. Like, for real. Like I'm telling you, like I realized, like if like my parents would want me broke. I know that's hard for y'all to even think that your parents might want y'all broke. But again, like you a child to these niggas. You can be grown, you could be an adult, but you still their child. You know what I'm saying? You still a nigga that they gave life to versus a nigga that got more money than them. A nigga that's doing better, quote unquote, than them. That's not a thing. Like my parents can't, they don't like that. They don't like the idea of that. Cause then if I'm doing better than them, they can't help me and shit. If I'm doing better than my parents, then what are they here for? You see what I'm saying? That creates animosity and jealousy and shit. And they gotta find ways to make me spend money to show that I still love them. Cause it ain't like, you know what I mean? They feel like if I say it and I do it, it don't mean nothing. Cause I got so much money, I should be able to spend it. Right? That's to show how much love you got. Because once you come back down to being poor, they can show you how much they still love you. We don't care you ain't got no money. We love you anyway. That's the thing. That's some real shit that's going on out here. I tried to tell you all that shit last year. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard for people to understand that. It's hard for me to understand that. I mean, it's easy for me to accept it. You gotta accept it. Because I'm going to get money. I'm not going to be poor. You know what I'm saying? Like again, you gotta start thinking about yourself. If you get sick today, what happens to you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait for a fucking you gotta what you gonna wait for? You gotta start thinking about yourself now. You gotta start thinking about what if something happens, where you lose your job and you gotta take a week or two to get your job. It may take you 2 weeks to get the to get the unemployment. See what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be it. You're not gonna have a month or two ready. Like some people don't want you to have a month or two ready. They want you to be ready to move back home and shit. Some niggas want you to call them with a sad song and shit. Like I told you, like, don't be the parent that gotta be waking up the baby and shit. The baby sleeping and shit. But they such good parents, you know what I mean? That they ain't got nothing else to do but help the baby go back to sleep and shit when the baby already sleep. So we don't want to be that and shit. You know? Like I told niggas from the beginning, like I can be crazy as long as I'm rich. As long as I ain't begging. You know what I'm saying? Because when you rich, they call this shit eccentric. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like poor and begging. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas could look at me, but I don't want to be. You know, I'm sorry, that's going to offend people and shit. That's going to offend people. You have to understand that. That's going to offend people. You got to be ready for this type of shit. You got to be ready to for your success to offend people. You got to be ready. Like, again, if you win, somebody lost and they're offended. If you're chosen, somebody wasn't and they're offended. If you get the house, somebody else didn't get it and they're offended. Like, how do you, like, you know what I mean? Like, where do you stop? Where does it stop? That's why I said, like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I mean? That's how I feel for shit sure. Like, you damned if you don't get money and you damned if you do. Because nobody cares that you don't got it. That's the trick. That's the trick though. You know what I'm saying? That's the trick. A motherfucker don't care that you don't got money. But when you do got it, they can find every way to get it from you and shit. You be like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, they don't. I mean, well, why ain't you got no money? Why didn't you do this? Why ain't you got that? Well, I just gave it to you. Oh, you ain't give it. They don't care that. Nah. Nobody cares, bro. Trust me, you'll go broke before you realize that fact. And then once you go broke, that's when you should realize, listen, man, I gotta always keep money because they're gonna always keep asking. So if you don't have it, then like that's the thing. If you don't have it, then the fuck, who they gonna ask? I don't know. But fuck it, anytime a nigga come to me, I'ma have it. Cause I'm not fucking playing with these niggas. And I know they're gonna keep asking until I'm broke. That's how they play. They don't stop. They don't know how to stop. They don't know what fucking no means. And you know what I'm saying? And like I say, the sad part is when a motherfucker asks you for money, it's because they know you got it. You know what I mean? It's not like they don't think you got it. Nobody's asking you for money so they can hear you say no. They're asking you for money because they want some money. Oh, and this nigga got it. That's who you should be. Everybody else is not a fucking uh, a goal. Why you want to be the nigga calling somebody for some money? Why you want to be the nigga begging somebody for some money? That's not a goal. That's not a part of life. It's not a fact. It's not, and it's not a thing you have to do. All you have to do is take care of yourself. Put yourself in the center. Pay attention to your best interest. Pay attention to what you want in life and figure out a way to make that a reality. And anytime somebody tell you what you can't do, that should be letting you know that you are closer to who you are and what you really should be. They starting to see the fucking difference. They starting to see the reality and shit like, oh, this nigga think he better. I don't think I'm better. I just think I want better for myself. And if better for myself means that I'm better than you to you, I apologize. I have to apologize because I don't know what better than you is, and that's not a goal for me. See what I'm saying? That's why we gotta put ourselves in the center. What do you want? What can you handle? What can you control? What can you enjoy? What can you maintain? Because all this other stuff is just trying to go along with people who can't answer that simple question. What's going to make them happy? How many times you ask somebody, what you want to do? And they say, what you want to do? Do you get into an argument and shit? What you want to eat? What you want to eat? You can get into an argument and shit. That's why we got to walk through knowing and shit. It's okay, cool. That's the thing about being an owner. Like when you own a job, when you got a company and shit, right? A lot of times, like being a CEO is just like two people might come to you and shit, right? And okay, we got red and da 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 da, but we also got the blue, and she likes the blue da da da. And which one do you like, red or blue? Blue. That's sometimes what the CEO does. Sometimes that's what the boss does. Yeah, red or I mean, you don't know and you don't care. But this is a decision that needs to be made and shit. Somebody's feelings is going to be hurt. Somebody likes red, somebody likes blue. But it's not that big of a deal. We're going to get over it once this decision is made. We're on to the next one. That's the boss. That's the CEO. That's where the motherfucking bus stops. That's the person that makes sure this whole shit keep rolling. We're not gonna stand and spend 20 minutes arguing over red or blue, but somebody gotta make that decision. Somebody gotta be trusted to make that decision and shit and to make it fair. You see what I'm saying? And if that's not you, you're losing. If that's not you, then you gotta worry about, damn, he always looking out for her. You know what I mean? He always trying to put her up ahead of me and shit. Everything she say get done. Damn, why not me and shit? You see what I'm saying? So we the motherfucking final say. We the one to make the decision and shit. I'm not trying to be liked. It's red or blue. We gonna keep this thing rolling and shit. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be divine? Yeah, man. Like I'm just really just trying to get into myself right about now. You know, get into myself right about now, man. Like this shit. I'm telling you, like it's hard. It's. I mean, like, listen. It's hard when you're really alone in life. You know what I mean? Like that's the hard part. But once you accept that shit, it really becomes really super cool and super fun. It's super cool and super fun. I know it seems crazy, but it's really super cool and super fun. Because you have to, I mean, again, like you have to think about winning. Like how many niggas been in jail, right? And they don't get no commissary. How many, like I said, like you done had a girl and you done got kids and she can't even send you nothing and shit. Niggas don't get no visits and nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how many people out here been homeless and they family about to kick them out and they ain't got nowhere else to go. Ain't nobody gonna let them stay nowhere. They gotta crawl and scrape back to their family and take the abuse and the hatred. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't sleep on a friend's couch. You know what I mean? I tell you that shit happened to me. That I mean, like we back to LA again. We in LA, right? I got arrested for something silly, right? I'll tell you, I always get arrested for silly shit with cops and stupid shit, right? But my friend, I'm like, yo, man, can I I'm like, yo, bro, can I sleep in your car? Right? First night I got out of jail, I'm like, can I sleep in your car? I'm like, man, I got, you know what I mean? I got money to go get a hotel and some shit, but can I sleep in your car? Cause I know you got your girl, whatever, but just let me sleep in your car. I'm fucked up. I ain't trying to spend no money and shit. The nigga told me no. And this was my friend from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So when he told me no, everything changed in my life at that moment. Everything changed. Cause now I'm out here in LA and I have no friends. You know what I mean? Like I have no friends. And that was it. That was it. Family, friends, nothing. That was it. That was it. That was the last person that I knew that I'm like, dog, let me just sleep in the car, please. No, that was it. That was the last time I ever asked a nigga for anything. You know what I'm saying? And for real, I had to go spend the money on a hotel because I ain't go sleep in the street, right? I went in a hotel and I planned out my life from that moment on. And that was like, that's the day I started to, I was like, oh, we gonna get back into this. I used to do music too, right? So I was like, oh, we gotta stop this music shit. We gotta focus on this television shit, right? Focus on this getting back into TV, into films and all this shit. And I don't have no friends. You know what I mean? Like there's nobody I could trust. If some shit happens to me today, I am dead. You know what I mean? Now we can fast forward a couple years later and shit. That same friend called me and told me that, you know, he just got out of jail, he ain't got nowhere to stay. Can I cash out for some money? And I'm like, okay, sure. And then he asked me, well, you think such and such will let me stay with him? And I was like, I don't know if he'll let you stay with him and shit. He's like, but that's my friend. I was like, yeah, but he got a wife and all this shit. He's like, but I would do it for him. I was like, no, you wouldn't. He's like, man, I'll do it for you. I was like, no, you wouldn't. Remember that time that I asked you to sleep in the car and you told me no? And he nigga started crying and shit. Like, oh my God, son, I'm sorry. I was like, man, I don't trip, man. That was the best thing you could ever did for me. You made me me. You set me up. I have no friends. You know what I mean? But yeah, here, here's the money I told you. I cash app you. I got you. I'm not you. I'm the opposite of you. So now when you, and like I said, I wasn't even going to remind him that, remember that time you did this to me? No, I only reminded him of that so he wouldn't get mad if the guy said he couldn't stay. Because listen, I didn't get mad at you. I just grew the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I just bossed up. I didn't get mad at you. So don't get mad at him if he say no to you like you said no to me. That was the only time I brought up the situation. I didn't just throw, oh, wow, well, damn, you coming to me? No, this is my friend. This definitely coming to me anytime. I'm telling you. I'm the first person you come to. I think I be bullshitting. So no. But you can't be motherfucking picking and choosing. Don't get mad at him for some shit that you would do. You know what I mean? Now, okay, cool. I would let you do it. I would let you stay. You know me. I'm extra. I'm stupid. And I'm forgiving and all this shit. But I don't put that on this other nigga. I'm not to say he would do that and then I wouldn't get mad at him because, again, I didn't get mad at you. So, and that's reality, man. That's facts. That's how y'all got to move out this motherfucker. We can't be getting mad at other people and shit. We got to depend on ourselves. We got to learn to depend on ourselves. We got to, like I'm telling you, the most freeing thing is that when you don't have anybody you can lean on. Because then you'll say to yourself, man, you can figure this shit out. You know? Fuck, I look like being upset because a nigga won't let me sleep in his car. This shit sound crazy. I get it. That's why I couldn't be mad at it. Like I had to sit there and like again, that's why I say sometimes being down is the best position because when you down, you can't like you get a chance to change your life. Like I like everything at that moment was over. All the shit, all the fun shit, the hip hop shit, the rap shit, the buying bottles, the living in mansions, and all that shit. It was over. I was done at that moment because I'm like, yo, this shit don't have no security, ain't no future. A nigga won't even let me sleep in his car. Like these is niggas I would die for. You know what I'm saying? Had opportunities, we all fucking fighting penitentiary chances for, and he let me know that I'm out here by myself. You know what I'm saying? But again, that was the best thing he could ever do. And that's what I would wish on everybody. So that way you can start finding your own potential. You can start finding your own abilities. You can start seeing what you can do for yourself. What you can make happen and shit. Shit. Cause that, I mean, these motherfuckers, I mean, again, like the nigga, he forget the shit. The nigga forgot the shit. Cause I don't trip. The nigga forgot the shit. Yeah. I ain't tripping. Why wouldn't he forget it? I'm not holding no grudges. You know what I mean? I'm not holding it over a nigga head. Yeah, look at me now. I'm rich. I'm fly. Da, da, da. I never held that shit over his head. Nope. I let it go. I bossed up. That's what you do in life. You're not, like I said, I'm not mad at a person. We're not running around here looking for revenge. We trying to be happy. I'm not running around here trying to get up and have a motherfucking a pissing contest on these niggas and shit. I'm trying to be happy and shit. Okay, cool. He just got me focused on my happiness. Nigga got me focused on myself. And that a motherfucker like again, like I didn't know like dog, like what I'm supposed to do? Like imagine that. A nigga asking you to sleep in his car and you saying no. What you expect him to do? Sleep in the street? You would send a nigga to sleep in the street? That shit hurt. I ain't gonna front. That shit hurt. You know? That shit hurt. But I got to I mean, but I got to think about it and put myself in fucking position and shit, myself in perspective. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you going to sleep in the street? Are you gonna ever be in a world where you think a nigga would help you if he could? Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again, bro. Don't even ask. Don't even put yourself in a position where you would have to ask a nigga to sleep in their house, on their couch, on their floor, or anything. And that's it. That's it. Life is that simple and shit, bro. Life ain't that complicated and shit. But once you learn that it's only you and that a nigga will play you just to play you, because again, like I said, I don't know what the fuck. Like, you motherfucker, we in Los Angeles, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you want me to sleep on the fucking, on a, what? I'm supposed to sleep on a bus and just keep riding bus to bus and just sleep and shit. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, man, I'm not to say niggas didn't do it. I'm just saying that this is what you want me to do? I'm supposed to be homeless out this motherfucker? We the gods? That was crazy. That was some painful shit. Like, it was like a painful understanding. Like, a motherfucker will leave you to the shit. Will leave you out here. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Cool, bro. I'm cool. I gotta watch these niggas. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta watch these niggas. Cause you being too nice to niggas. You being too trusting for niggas. You thinking we family and shit. You fuck around and go to jail for some niggas that ain't gonna let you sleep in the car. That's some weird shit. And it's some we gotta grow up shit. It's some we gotta grow up fast shit. That's why I be saying, like, black people, we on some immature shit. We not ready to grow up and realize that we gotta make big boy decisions. We gotta make boss decisions. We gotta make sure that we can eat. Cause again, like I'm telling you, like I say, my friend, man, that nigga didn't know that I didn't know. Cause I okay, cool. I get myself together, you know. I'm spending mad money now. I'm in hotels and shit. It's costing me. I'm going broke here. But I'm getting myself together. I'm attracting in life and I'm attracting in love long enough, right? Long enough for me to get me a Hollywood situation. For me to go get an office. For me to get this and that and set up my television empire. You see what I'm saying? So a nigga might not even know you down. They don't even know that you down and out. They don't even know I'm fucked up. Like, this nigga left me to die and shit. Not this, and again, I'm not saying he left me to die. Cause what you gonna do the next day? You gonna see me in this car every day? I don't know. But I definitely would have figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And for a nigga to tell me you can't do it, you can't do, like, again, to me, that's the easy thing. Yeah, no, you can't come in my house, bro. I don't know you like that. Right? Some shit, right? Even though you do know me better than your own fucking brothers and shit. Like, this is the type of shit, right? But yeah, man, I wish that on everybody. That's some hard shit. But I wish that on a nigga. I wish a nigga could just know that they gotta look out for themselves. They gotta figure out how they gonna eat, how they gonna motherfucking, put a roof over their head and shit. And that don't nobody care. Don't nobody from your high school care that you ain't got a roof over your head. Don't nobody from your motherfucking, um, from your church care. And none of these niggas care and shit that you ain't got it together and shit, man. So shit. That was some shit I would wish on everybody that wants to be successful in life. Success is based on you and your individual um fucking pursuit. Success is based on you and your individual effort. It's based on what you got to give and what you're willing to give. What is wrong with you when you are not willing to give yourself 100%? Like, again, no one else is going to live in your reality. No one else is going to live in your successes. These successes are for you, so you should give it all you got. I love this shit. I'm telling you, like, I be loving this shit to start. Like, I'm thinking about, like, that moment and how I was at scratch, how I was at zero, and then how I went on to live my dreams. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, because I'm trapped here. I'm on some, like, a nigga had like, not had a record deal. They offered me a record label. You know what I'm saying? They offered me a record label, but I had just went through this shit, and I was like, bro, I don't want to do it. Got a record deal. Imagine that. A nigga offer you a record label and shit. Cause I had some hits. But anyway, right? It's like, yo, that's not me. That's not who I am. I ain't no rapper. I'm not gonna be lying to these niggas. I ain't gonna be perpetrating a fraud. I'm not talking about selling drugs because this shit is weird and these niggas is weird, and I don't even really want to do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm here. I'm finally here. I'm in Hollywood, right? I'm finally here. I got a chance to do this. Let's do this shit. I did this shit. Nigga. I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was amazing. So now I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't take that shit back. Hell no. Nigga could kill me and shit. Fuck that. You know? And I felt bad when a nigga asked me. I'm like, damn, shit's crazy, bro. And he had did some like niggas be doing wild shit too. Niggas be doing wild shit. And I'm just like, I'm a good guy. I don't care. But the universe, I'm telling you, bro, like if you can take care of yourself by trusting yourself, you don't have to have any problems. You won't have a care in the world. You know? A slip and fall don't mean nothing. Shit. Oh well, my bad. Nobody told me. Coming up on 2 hours though. Any questions? No questions. I'm mighty quiet, but thanks to the guys for hanging out. As always, you know it's my pleasure to converse with the gods. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful understanding. No one told you today I love you. Love being in love with you. It's beautiful things, beautiful life. Peace. Be early today, don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same back channel. I'm liking this 2 o'clock thing, you know? I'm trying to get comfortable. Don't worry. All right? Peace.